My story is called Game Changer. It was a cold, dreary, rainy Thursday night of football for my freshman team Hogan. The stadium fell quiet. The only thing that could be heard is the rain hitting the ground. There was a minute 39 seconds left in the football game against Padua. We are down by 9. Padua has the ball at the fourth down at our own 1 yard line. I thought they would try and kick the field goal, but instead they went for it to try and run the score up. They ran the ball. I read the play, go and make the tackle, but something did not feel right as I was making the tackle. I tried to get up, and I could not get up. I went down. I looked down at my foot after unsuccessfully trying to get up, and it looked like my shoe fell off. I reached down to go fix my shoe, and as I go to fix, I realized that my shoe did not fall off. It was actually my ankle that was pushed out. It got pushed out and was shattered because as I went to make the tackle, I rolled my ankle and a pile fell on it. I could not move when I see the coaches run onto the field. I asked my coaches, did I save the touchdown? They responded, yes, you did. That was all I cared about was if I made the tackle and saved the touchdown. My brother was a freshman coach and was coaching me that year. I remained on the field for around a half hour, if not longer. It was difficult seeing my parents and both my brothers upset. At first, my ankle did not hurt, but my whole body was in shock. It did not start hurting until the paramedics took off my cleat on the field. That long Thursday, October night was just the beginning of what was an extremely long and difficult time in my life. That night, as I got hurt, I was put into twilight to having a reduction. The next day, I actually had the surgery to repair my ankle. That night, I was in a tremendous amount of pain. It was the first time I cussed in front of my parents. The Akron football team visited me when I was in the hospital. Little did I know that would be foreshadowing myself helping out the football team my freshman year in college. I was in the hospital for 3 days. I did not get out of the hospital till that Saturday. When I got home, my ankle was throbbing. All I wanted to do was sleep away the pain. I'm still surprised I was in that much pain because I was taking a lot of pain medication, but obviously it didn't help. I did not eat much for a few days. I got sick and ended up throwing up 2 days after I got home, which was Monday night. After that, I was not sick anymore, and I was able to eat again, but I was still in pain. My first visit to the doctor was a week after my injury. The doctor unwrapped the splint and wrap that covered my ankle, and it looked disgusting. My face got really pale, and I almost passed out when I saw it. The first visit, the doctor discovered the first of what would be many complications and setbacks I would have. I had developed a blood pocket on my ankle where the stitches and staples were. Some of the other complications that I would have throughout the years were a pressure sore in my heel, my Achilles heel shrunk, went to the emergency room because my ankle was pointing down and it hurt so bad that I cried. I fell on my first day back at school, and finally I had to have surgery my junior year to remove screw that was hitting the tendon, causing pain when I would practice. I did not walk for 6 months. I missed almost the entire second quarter of school, which was difficult because while everyone was making friends, I was home in a lot of pain, did physical therapy for 7.5 months. The doctors told me I would not be able to walk without a limp. When they told me that, I was determined to prove them wrong. The hardest thing for my ankle injury was losing what I loved doing most, playing football. It was difficult watching my teammates practice, run, lift, and working their butts off. I wanted to do what they were doing so badly. My sophomore year, I only played in the last game of the season up. I only got to practice in 3 practices, and that was extremely hard to deal with. A blessing in disguise was the coaches let me sing on the formations and plays, and I was basically a student assistant coach, which helped me realize I wanted to be a football coach. I was beginning in my current journey, and I did not realize that then. My junior year, I dressed and played about half the games, which was still difficult. The reason why is because I dressed in half the games was because the screw was hitting my tendon and caused so much pain and hurt just to walk. My senior year, I was able to play and dress in all the games. I was still very frustrated because while I beat the odds and did something the doctor said I cannot do, I still wish and wanted to be able to do more during practice to help the team out. The only thing I cared about was the football team. After all my hard work, being odds, and doing something I was not supposed to do, I received the Courageous Student Athlete Award from the OHSAA. I received the award in the mail and I was shocked, but I was also extremely grateful for receiving the reward. I was nominated by my head coach, athletic director, and that meant the world to me. I never knew I had that big of an impact on people, and after finding that out, it made me feel good. It made me feel so good that I was able to use my story, my injury, to help other people and to inspire others. During my 4 years in high school, especially after my injury, all I cared about was football. I worked hard, and every time I was told that they did not think I could play again, it added fuel and motivation to me. It felt great proving the doctors wrong. It has been a difficult 4 years, but I've learned valuable life lessons and know what I want to do with my life. In life, you should never give up. Let someone tell you cannot do something. You should treasure the little things in life and work hard and stay patient. Most people, when they go through something like I did, never want something to do with it again, but I'm the complete opposite. This injury helped me realize how important football is to me, and I also want to coach to share my love of that sport, but also to inspire people and help people. I want to give back to people because I had so many people help me. Without my family, friends, the Holman community, and particularly the Holman football family, which I consider my teammates, not only good friends, but my brothers. However, my journey is not over yet. I am currently pursuing my dreams and goals, which is coaching football. My ankle injury, as difficult as it was to deal with, helped prepare me for this journey. My ankle injury taught me patience, hard work, and not letting people stop you from achieving your goals and dreams, and that no matter what happens, there's a reason for it. I am currently coaching at Hope, and I love it. It's a great feeling having players look up to you and having a huge impact on their lives. It is extremely rewarding. I want to get into coaching for two reasons. One is because I want to share my love of football, and my other reason is because I want to inspire them and help them get through difficult times. I feel like the football is the best way for me to do that.